That's so heckin' rude. Are you kidding me? I don't have pants on. I'm caught unawares. My hair's a mess. Hey Davey, how you doing, bud? Thank you for the raid. Welcome in. How'd you go? How was stream? Get loved on it. How dare. How dare. You're good butt? How am I? I am also good butt. If I had to choose between good butt and bad butt, I am good butt. You've never seen the start of a Mahali stream? What a magical time. Well, you're about to see something particularly special. Because something happens, something occurs at the start of a Mahali stream that is seldom seen any other time. This is the start of stream race. Who's to say who wins? We've got a first and we've got a second and we've got a third. Ooh. David with first. Slinky with second. Not sure with third. Hell yeah. Such race. I know. Much wow. Welcome in, everyone. How we doing? Battle you never lose. Well, this also happens stream on stream. Bottoms up. Everyone's watching you drown again. Witness me. Fantasy Animal Vegan, thank you for the follow for before. I appreciate it, bud. Welcome in. Happy birthday. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope everyone's doing well. Before I forget, Davey. 1, did you have a good stream? 2, do you have any work that you'd like to share with everyone? Would love to see. Happy day of birth. Thank you. You would? I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it. Happy birthday. Thank you, Pep. Thank you, bud. Thank you, thank you. You'll send a cheeky snap. Hell yeah. Let me know once you have. Welcome in, everyone. Sorry, I've been caught as I said before, with my pants down. I was waddling into the room with my pants around. No, I won't describe that. That's an image that you want. But yes, completely caught unawares. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Happy birthday. Thank you, not sure. Thank you, bud. Rolled a 4. Can you drag the bone down with you? I don't think so. I'm gonna be a stick in the mud. There comes a time in a DM's life when they need to. Egbert, thank you for the follow. There comes a time in a DM's life when they need to recognize that what is being attempted is impossible, and dragging the rib bone into the tavern and then into the pit is a physical impossibility. You need to think of a solution to that first before you can drag it in. Hey, birthday. Thank you, Cloud. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Saw both buns. Only the pit decide what goes into the pit. That's the thing, right? Ooh. Davey, excuse me? It's so pretty, though. It's so pretty. You kidding me? Now I'm terrible with my flowers. Absolutely terrible. Is this it's not a magnolia. Magnolias are the big like, golden ones, right? What type of flower is this? That's so cool. Enhance. 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 It's so good. Love the skull bulb. Love potentially third eye socket in the skull as well. Not the text, but it's a peony. Wonderful. The text is the best part, though. You kidding? That's why I enhanced it. That's why I did it. That's a flower, but it is a flower, though. Always third eye. Open your mind. Yeah. Open your mind. Bloom the flower that your head is within. Actually, to be fair, I would be hesitant to bloom the flower that is around my skull if that meant that like all of my face sort of unraveled and became flower. It's pretty full on. Because all faces are pretty... that's what I have to say to that. It's really well done. I love the color. I'm getting stained glass feelings from it because of how strong the outlines are, combined with like a subtle detailing with bold lines, and then on top of that, each section is colored distinctly. It's not like they're done in like, they're not bleeding into each other. They're cleanly separated. So I'm getting this really nice stained glass feel. It looks amazing. It looks really cool. Thank you for sharing. Guys, if you're not following Davey, I've run out of words at this point, so I'll try and recycle some. Amazing, wonderful, chill, personable, down to earth, humble, skilled, all of these things, all of these adjectives, apply them. Go, and if you don't believe me, that's a challenge. That's a challenge of my honor. Go check for yourself then, if you don't believe me, and then get back to me. Okay? Thank you for sharing, bud. Love objects. They're fantastic. Like the face petals attached to the skull as well. It's a good look. It's a wonderful look. Did some art for the first time in a while last night. Worked out tonight again for the first time in way too long. All done. All done for knocking challenges out of the park. Redhead, Australia. Yeah, all these things. Davey has great hair. Agreed. Thanks for existing. Yeah, you too, bud. You too. Today is my birthday. Today I am working on a portrait for a character that I've had. I've played this character for a while. I've played this character for, I want to say, about a year at this point, in a Dagger Heart game that I'm in. But I haven't gotten around to making artwork for him just because procrastination. It's not like a conscious thing. It wasn't like, I'm not going to work on blank. It's just, didn't cross my mind to do the thing. So I am fixing this issue now by going back and doing the artwork for him. Adjective sounds ejected. I mean, I eject adjectives all the time. I mean, it works. It feels right. Can I have a pizza party? I am actually going to hydrate. Yeah, okay. Hi, Coward. How you doing? I am actually going to have pizza after this. It's going to have to be a shorter stream because I've got dinner with family. But I implore forgiveness. I'm going to have to finish at around 7, so like in a couple of hours from now. But then pizza party for me. What kind of pizza? I'm not sure yet, actually. It looks like a really nice wood fireplace, so probably like a ham or something. Like a ham and onion and capsicum and all the nice stuff. I never heard the pressure being put on the first syllable. Adjective? Oh. I love messing with pronunciation and things all the time, so this is part of the course. Chicken bacon is your go-to. It's actually rare that you'd find pineapple pizza. I'm not sure if they actually do have a pineapple pizza. I'll find out. I find it to be rare that a pizza place has a chicken option, which is a crime in my book, because like chicken, my favorite pizza flavor that I've found anywhere is like a peri-peri chicken with like a spicy mayo. It's delicious, but I can't find that kind of thing literally anywhere else. It's the one place and the one place alone. What can you do? Everywhere wants the meat lovers. Everyone wants the Hawaiian. nobody wants the chicken pizza, and one of these days their crimes will catch up to them, is all I'll say. 36 hours stream. Not today, not today. But we are in the midst of planning a 24-hour stream, which will most likely happen, I want to say, in about... I went to see the new Spider-Man that came out literally today. I just got back. Just got back. I have a fair amount of dumpling places near you. It's one of those things where I don't have them often, but whenever I do, I think to myself, I should have these more often, but then I never do. One of those New Year's resolution type things where I need to actually start making a change, you know. Good time. It was... I can't spoil anything. Hi, Alt. How you doing, bud? Thank you. I appreciate it, bud. How you doing? Yeah, so no spoilers for the new Spider-Man. None. I'm not going to talk about any plot. I'm not going to talk about specific things that happen in the movie whatsoever. I will talk about it loosely. The new Spider-Man movie, for me, is a solid 7.5, maybe even an 8 out of 10. It does a lot of things really well. It does a lot of things really, really, really well. But it gets points deducted for dialogue. It gets points deducted for dialogue. Was Spider-Man in it? Yeah. It was. For the majority of it, too. Favorite part was when Spider-Man said, "It's Spider-Man time." He started spidering all the... True. Had a similar thought. 7.5 out of 10. That's higher than you thought. The scale could even go. It's not bad. Sent you something? Need to look over it right away without looking at the link. Pixelonic sent you something. Need me to look over it right away without looking at the link. Right. Excuse me? What? Wait, who? Oh, it's so heckin' thoughtful. This is so rude. What, like, how? But, like, when'd you get the time? You guys are a bunch of nerds. How much did you pay them? How much did you pay them to trick them into... Future waifu, I'll be waiting for you. Happy birthday. And then it's Spider-Man. Look at him. Oh my goodness. Told I'd pay you in tab and snacks and cake, actually. Thank you. You shouldn't have. You menaces. Menaces, the lot of you. I literally said the other I think I said either yesterday or the day before that I was just I didn't want to do anything. I didn't want bunch of jerks. Thank you. Thank you. Say heckin' bad. I'm not doing anything. You did something. Yeah, well, was Pixie's idea. I really appreciate it. I will go through and read every single one of these words without missing a single one. Thank you, guys. Now I'm going to stop reading before I start actually crying on stream, and nobody wants that. Nobody wants that at all. It's Pixie's fault. I know who to blame now. You'd like to point out the only reason you didn't sign this was because no one told you about it. David, you're completely fine. You're completely fine. I will not take it as if you didn't sign it, then like you wish me an unhappy birthday or anything like that. You're completely fine. I gotta cry a little. No, not at all. I sucked the tears right back into my ear ducts, my tear ducts. If require tavern tears, no, none. I'm dry. I'm dry as the Sahara. Cracked face muscles and all the business. It's all dried up. Nothing there. Nothing at all. Hi, Skull. Welcome in, bud. Welcome in. What's with the pinned message? Is it really Mahali's birthday? Yeah, it's Mahali's birthday today. We must break him. I will be vigilant. I will be vigilant. Pixie put a lot of work into it. Least I can do is cry a little. I am internally sobbing like a child. I promise you. I will admit I stopped reading because I knew that if I kept reading, I would actually start crying, and I really do not want to cry on stream. I do not wish to do that, but I promise you I will most likely bawl like a child when I read it later. Mahali's forever young. Forever young. Well, I mean, I leveled up today, so I mean, I've got a little bit going for me. Drier than the Pacific Ocean. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. Absolute menaces. Absolute menaces. I look away for what? 5 minutes. I look away for 5 minutes. Happy 60th. There we go. That's what I'm here for. Consider the item haven't opened yet a birthday present. Thank you, bud. Thank you. I mean, as I was saying before, the plan is the 24-hour stream in a couple weeks' time, which will be the... I don't know what to do with myself. Happy Eldritch birthday. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, now you're gonna... Yeah, go sleep. That's to anybody who's come in that if it's on the edge of bedtime at this point, please, by all means, go to sleep. Unko, thank you for the follow. Welcome in, bud. Been staying up for this? Thank you, bud. You came in for the card. Gonna continue a uni assignment due tonight. Yeah, go. Do what you gotta do. You know what to do. If you say kill the Batman, I'm way ahead of you on that one. Excuse me, that's not killing the Batman at all. Thank you, bud. Thank you. Should have killed the Batman. I hate that guy. Next time. So you're in too deep as is. We move. No. None of this. It's too late to sleep. Go to sleep. Good night, Cloud. Look after yourself. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. I appreciate it, bud. Absolutely not. Blah, 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 blah. How can my brain be turning to jelly? I'm 20 minutes in. Not it. Thank you. All I can say is thank you. I don't know what to. 27 to be exact. Oh, that 7 minutes makes all the difference at this point in time. But like 7 minutes is the difference between what, like 2 brain cells and 1 brain cell. Gonna go get yourself some breakfast. Very fun to accidentally wake up just in time for stream start. Welcome in, bud. Hope you slept well. Enjoy breakfast. Usually get freshly rested, Kelsey. Getting not at all rested, Kelsey. Me too. I had to wake up early for the movies today. I say early. I had to wake up at like 7. Ugh, horrendous. But given my sleep track record, this is like break of dawn kind of territory. I'm all flustered. If I keep recognizing it, maybe I'll shake it off. No, stop. Thank you for the next gift. Thank you for the gift. Thank you. No more though. No, please. I feel the love. I feel it. I feel it in my very soul. Any more than that, and you'd be harming me. I would be harmed like a dagger through the face. I appreciate it, though, bud. Thank you. Took a while to fall asleep last night once again. Yeah, no, it took me like 5 hours to sleep last night, which was rough. But what can you do? I was reveling in my birthday wee hours, you know. I'll see it. Thank you, bud. Can't hear the sound of the alert. You mean the alert that cut itself off? Dear. It's my birthday. It is. Welcome in, Rabbit. How you doing? Slept at 2:30, woke up at 7. None of me is more special than you are. We're all sharing in the lack of sleep, then it sounds like, by the sounds of things. Don't feel bad about being flustered. Purposely tried to induce it. But it's embarrassing. Is it? No, stop. Stop. Thank you. Can we get Mahali to shed a happy tear on stream? I refuse. Thank you, Kelsey. Thank you, Davey. I appreciate it, guys. Very much so. Very, 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 very much so. Davey, I'm gonna put you in a cage. I'll put you in a birthday cage. Like one of those go-go dances? We could make that happen. These alerts are just... That's enough, though. Please, 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 please. Don't put Davey in a cage. He'll love it. I want to make it clear, though. I want to make... Thank you. Thank you for the gifted sub. Thank you. I want to make it clear. I dislike. I'm incredibly grateful. Incredibly grateful. But at the same time, I heavily dislike how much incentive the Twitch thing does to be like, maintain the streak, So pretend that doesn't exist. Please don't. Just ignore it. Ignore it. If you feel any sort of sense of like, I've got to chip in too. No. You're completely fine. Just being here and saying the words happy birthday are enough. It's enough. Again, incredibly grateful to anything that has been given to me. Very much so, from the bottom of my heart. Very much so. But I just want to make sure that nobody is like getting swept up into the momentum of it all. Like that would actually make me incredibly upset if people like started giving me too much stuff. Like, can't say anything, just love. No! Second room. House! Thank you, bud. Purposely wait for trains to cheer so you can get emotes and help other people get emotes. And you're like, yeah. Okay. As long as everybody has a level head and it's not just getting swept away with the feeling of it all, you know. Say the hidden thing has been set up, by the way. Hidden thing? Hype trains give money? Do they get... What? I don't think they do. Feelings? You'll know. I'm not good. I'm not good with the feelings. I'm not good with the... I don't know how to... How do I... I've been told that in situations like this, just voicing appreciation is the... How do I... Sorry, I'm malfunctioning. Thank you. No. No, stop. You make... Thank you, Billy. Thank you. It's always chat's goal to break the streak. Yeah, but like but it's... I don't even know what to do with my face, let alone what to say. All I could do is push paint around the canvas. If they leave you feeling both warm and fuzzy inside from the gifts, both win. I guess. Davey! Stop. He's gone. Stop. Davey, I feel the appreciation. You don't. it, you don't. Show a little love for birthday. Okay. I appreciate you, bud. You're feeling it now, Mr. Krabs. I'm feeling it and then some, to the point where I don't know what to do with myself. I like, you know, that feeling of like needing to like get up and walk around when you're on the telephone. It's kind of. The least I can do is thank you. The very least I can do is thank you. Rabbit, thank you for the 5 gifted. You're amazing. Phil, thank you as well for the 5 gifted. I really, really, really appreciate it. I want, again, just to make it 100% clear, I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I do, and then some. Clearly I don't have the words. Clearly I don't have the words. Blah. Never did set up the hidden one. Hidden one? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Happy birthday. Require tears now and cake. I'm flustered. That's what I am. I'm all flustered. I'm all a tizzy. I'm overwhelmed. It blur. Can't hear me over the alerts. It entirely self-inflicted. It's the same kind of energy as like, I can't hear over this air horn that I'm blaring. 5-minute scribble. Hell yes, that's something I can do with my brain. That's something I can do with my brain. What would you like, Kels? What would you like? You're overwhelmed? No, that was the previous piece. That was the previous piece. This one. Slinky, if you didn't see this one before, really, 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 really happy with how it turned out. Absolutely wonderful working with you, bud. Blah to you too. New term of endearment unlocked. Blur. Blur. Mahali gushing over chat with happy tears. Okay, I can do that. I can do that. How to explain? I've never been very good with expressing sort of more embarrassing emotions. So I apologize. I apologize if it seems as though you haven't grabbed me by the core and squeezed. You absolutely have. I was kind of expecting that I would boot up stream for a bit. I would do some painting. I would begrudgingly sort of blush at a couple of people wishing me happy birthday, and then like on to sort of greener pastures, you know, like onto future streams, onto, you know, whatever we've got going on later in the week, whatever it happens to be. So to describe myself as blindsided by the how thoughtful you all are is an understatement of the century, and that's the most authentic blur you'll get out of me. There you go. Boom. You apparently collected all the level 6 emotes. I see you are a fan of Pokemon as well. Happy birthday. Thank you, Ryder. I appreciate it, bud. Sick goblin. Ooh, it's a goblin? Hi, Oda. How you doing, bud? Welcome in. Oh my god. It's actually perfect. Be a good streamer, make a good community, get sidelined with anyone. Share appreciation. I appreciate it. Literally never ask for anything. Consider it ads, don't ask people to sub to avoid them. Show up, make sick art, vibe with homies, provide a chill environment for people to co-work to. All you can do is make sure that my time is worth it. Happy birthday. Thank you, bud. The hype train is not nothing for the golden. Okay. 5 minutes. 5 minutes on the clock. What was the exact? My brain's scrambled. My grain is scrambled. What was the? It was happy tears. Gushing over chat with happy tears. Okay. I do so much. I'm just a guy. I sit at home and do artwork with amazing company. Okay. Mahali self-portrait. Okay, Mahali self-portrait. Here we go. Mahali self-portrait. Gushing over chat with tears of joy. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Something's wrong with chat today. Chat app doesn't work. Happy birthday. Yours was yesterday. Happy birthday for yourself as well. Better expressing myself. Here's my opportunity to use my art for it. True. Actually, good point. The pen is far louder than the megaphone or something. Okay, I need to make it clear from now. And then we've got to speed things up. I can't. I need to speed things up if I'm going to get it done on time. Canon Gobba Mahali, chillest copper ever, yeah. I consider myself to be a little creature guy. We need like a medieval tunic kind of garb with a darker set of paints. And then I'm anticipating that there's a bit of crowd surfing business going on. Crowd surfing. Super realistic. Yeah. And then what are we missing? It's a birthday, so we need a little party hat. We need a little kazoo thing, you know, the sticking out the side of the mouth with the like this, perfect. And then on top of it all, we are, you know what? Special birthday privileges. We add in a little bit of confetti as well. Gobbo Mahali gets to by love. It does maximum damage. Maximum damage. An amazing prompt. An amazing. I can't. Come on. I can do a signature at least. Come on. There we go. There we go. Into the art share. Ship it. Ship it. Chat with Totes. Crowd surf me and not even drop me 5 times. It's the thought that counts, right? It's what I would say from the floor. It's okay, guys. It's the thought that counts. Is that how happy Mahali looks at? Exactly. Exactly. 99% copy. Yeah. 1 for 1. I've got to talk about something. I've got to talk about literally anything just to get the gears of my brain working again. Absolutely fried. Spider-Man, solid 7.5, 8 out of 10. It was a good time. Choreography, amazing, I would say. There were some things that felt a little bit awkward, but I forgive them because as part of the larger whole, like, the choreography was absolutely amazing. Some of the best Spider-Man movement in anything ever. Actually, here's a good question. Has anyone played any of the Spider-Man games? At least I'm small. Should be easier for you to catch. True. Hello, Dave. I'm Maud Hayden, but welcome in. To give another gratitude speech, I gave my piece. If I were to force one, it would be inauthentic, and then it'd be the Subnautica speeches at the end of the game all over again. I suppose it was a speech, I guess. I didn't even have champagne in my glass. But yes, if anybody's played any of the Spider-Man games, the choreography reminded me of them, where you've got like Spider-Man doing Spider-Man things in a way that Spider-Man hasn't done Spider-Maning before, which is really cool. Really cool. The points deducted come from little snippets of dialogue that were awkward. Happy birth. Thank you, Bottle. Thank you, bud. I saw your message before. I will admit, Bottle, that it was your message in particular that I was skimming through that I had to stop reading, because otherwise I wouldn't have been able to keep streaming. But I promise I'm going to go through and I'm going to read all of them. I'm going to read all of them word for word. Word for word. Read them already. I will not lie and say that I've read them. I will say that I've seen them. I don't think I would be able to. I would become too self-conscious, I think, to read them on stream. I started reading them in my head, and I was losing my cool. Hi, Nightmare. Hey, on, bud. Welcome in. Very fair. Here's the thing. Like, I'm all for putting on a show, but it's personal. It's personal. I don't know how else to say it. It's, yeah. Happy birthday. Thank you, bud. Thank you. How you doing? Said to Billy that I'd struggle. I'm not going to say anything. If I start talking, I will break. Different when you have a camera on. Exactly. If I was just reading them out loud, that'd be one thing. But having somebody watching how my face moves whilst reading something that is incredibly heavy hitting, I wouldn't be able to deal with that. Tell you about this new piece. This is Acris. Arcane creation and repair Unit 5. He is a Clank. He is a Clank character that I play in Billy's Daggerheart game. I've been playing him for we're approaching a year at this point, I think. I believe. When did we start playing? We started playing in either the end of last year. I can't remember the exact time yet. We've played for a while, so this has been long in the tooth. I've wanted to make him for a while now. The extremely short stint that you've streamed, you were like, "Oh God, I'm being observed." I've gotten over that initial speed bump, shall we say? But it feels wrong for me to I want to treasure it. Does that make sense? Like I don't want to put my appreciation of something that special on as like a performance. Like I'd want to just appreciate it, you know? Dinner simmering, shower time. Yeah, go. Look after yourself. Like a heart character. Yeah, you know this guy. You do. You've heard stories. They look like they'd give a flower and a pat on the head, then just walk away. Incredibly that energy, yeah. Yes, 100% that energy. I want to try simplifying the shadows a little bit, just because I have run into a couple of times recently where... Hello? Drawing tablet? You good? Welcome back to the land of the living. I've had it recently where I've gone to render something and I've over-rendered it. I feel like this is an avenue where I could intentionally lose detail on purpose. Ding! Yeah, I know. Dinner's ready. 15 more followers. 11. Good Lord, what? That. When did we celebrate 1,000? That was what, like a couple of weeks ago? A couple of weeks ago at this point? Absolute insanity. Needs a fascinistor, like a cute bandana or a fancy magnet pin. Oh no! He's intentionally quite rough. He's intentionally quite rough, unrefined. Not that, shall we say, accessorized. If anything, I might allude to there being like a little carryover like bag like this, but otherwise he's intentionally quite raw. Yeah. His whole jam was that he is from a different time. Like he was from the past that had areas of development that the present don't currently have. And he's woken up in an age where clanks aren't really a thing. And even if they are, they're not aware in the same way that he seems to be. So there's very much so supposed to be like a weird alien fish out of water vibe to him. Must find 15 more art minions by the end of the day. That is absolutely not a quest that I will send you out on. If 15 poor souls stumble into the tavern, I would not deny them food and drink. But please do not feel obligated to trick any poor souls. Sentient clanks are rare, not unheard of, but unique. Yeah, well, I mean, he hasn't met any yet. He might have heard stories of them, perhaps, but he definitely hasn't crossed paths with any. Party needs to give them a cute thing to help them acclimate. His fellow party member has been helping him with little bits and pieces. Like one of the components of his arm is made of wood that's been sort of repaired and replaced. It's getting there. It's getting there. It's not a fully baked loaf of bread yet. They share a common interest. They do. Ants. Is there a sign we can put up outside the tavern? You can ring a bell. Yoo-hoo! 15 vacant rooms. I mean, I don't have one fabricated. I will say not actively advertising. Certainly not advertising in that way. Certainly not advertising in that way. Not at all. Yo. In droves they roam the land looking for twerking butts. I swear that's not the continuous thread that I am following to go back to talking about Spider-Man, but break time. Fine. Mossling Dumpy. I'm going to say something controversial, and it might piss you off. It might piss multiple people off, but I don't have any intention to make a Dumpy emote for the tavern. I don't have any issue with people using a Dumpy emote with the tavern, but it's just it's not the flavor, you know. May I tell you about our art share and tavern owner Mahali? Pray tell. All right. It's been an hour, so I need to go and I need to go for a walk. I need to go for a 3-minute walk. I recommend that if you've been sat for the past hour, get up, move around, do something with yourself. Grab a drink, stay hydrated, grab a snack if you're hungry. I'm going to be running 3 minutes of ads while I'm going and breathing in air. I recommend that you do something similar if you are in the mood for such a thing. I'm going to be running 3 minutes of ads while I'm doing that, just so we don't need to deal with pre-roll ads for the next hour or so. I'll see you soon. Yuppie. Gah. Hi. 19 ain't bad. 19 ain't bad at all. Not bad at all. Welcome back. Any 18s in the chat? There we go. That's the first number of the sequence of numbers that you said. Incredible. To the pit with you. We started stream with everybody pouring into the pit except me. I'm incredibly jealous. All right. To fully finish my thoughts on the new Spider-Man movie. Choreography was amazing. All of the stuff to do with one of the antagonists, one of the hundreds of all of the stuff to do with... Can I say the antagonist? Whatever. All of the stuff to do with an antagonist in the movie, amazing. Absolutely amazing. The flow of the story, good. I was worried that it would suffer from too many cooks in the kitchen, like a lot of the other Spider-Man movies have. It feels as though we get up to a certain point in the Spider-Man timeline, and then we go, okay, it's time to shove as many... Good Lord. Not well at all. These things happen. It's tough. Advertising is a tough industry. You'll get there, Kelsey. I believe in you. I recommend using your gifts somewhere. It's cold outside. Get back in. But yes, it feels as though with the Spider-Man movies, it gets to a point where Sony gets antsy and they're like, we haven't exploded this out into a franchise yet. So it happened with Spider-Man 3 when they're like, okay, quick, we've got to seed the new Goblin, we've got to seed Venom, we've got to seed Sandman, we've got to escalate things with like Peter Parker's like relationship with Mary Jane and like blah blah. A whole bunch of things all at the same time, and it just felt like an absolute muddle mess. Same thing with Amazing Spider-Man 2. They're like, sweet, Amazing Spider-Man 1, it was a middling success. All cannons are a go. Lock in and fire on a Sinister Six movie as quickly as possible. And then they set up like the new Green Goblin, they set up the new Rhino, they set up the new Electro, they seeded stuff for the Vulture and Dr. Octavius, blah, 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 blah. They just vomited a bunch of plot threads at that movie as well, and it felt convoluted. And I was worried that they were going to do that again with this one, because the first trailer had me deeply concerned. Because we saw stuff to do with the Red Hand, we saw stuff to do with Scorpion, we saw stuff to do with like some mysterious person, we saw stuff to do with the Punisher. I was going, oh good lord, it's going to be like 50 different characters all vying for something completely different, and it's going to be a complete narrative mess. And it's not. It's not a narrative mess at all. It's super cohesive, it flows, it does really well, it has like a good heart to it and everything. Not a problem at all. I will say though, one of the characters in the movie, I won't say who, gets absolutely terrible writing, awful writing, dialogue specific, both dialogue and character gets absolutely undermined. And they're a prevalent character throughout the entire film. They just get completely like kneecapped, and I don't understand why. It's like the writers were writing out all the dialogue for all of the different characters. Like, yep, you're a person, you're a person, you're a person. You, this person in particular, you're a lizard person. If I found out in 2 movies' time or something that character was secretly like a weird jelly person that doesn't know how humans work, it would make complete sense, and I would dust my hands of all criticisms of that particular thing. I'd be like, cool, that makes complete sense, lock it in. But it's clearly not. They've just forgotten how humans work for that particular character. Some of the, yeah, I'm a what? Exactly. Like, it feels as though, how to explain? It feels as though you can feel the marionette puppet strings of the writers forcing them to do things for plot convenience. They're like, okay, we need you to be motivated by this. We need you to be over here at this time. We need you to have done this in your time off. We need you to be interested in this at the moment. We need you to be like in this mindset for this scene, but in a completely different mindset for another scene. It's horrendous, absolutely horrendous. But that's where like all of my criticism comes from. Other than that, really good time. Really, really, really enjoyed it. That one character, though, undermined my enjoyment of the film. So, bumped it down a couple of notches. Not a Skrull? I don't believe so, because I've already done that plotline. Have I seen Disclosure Day? If so, what are my thoughts on it? Disclosure Day? No, I've not seen Disclosure Day. Movies that is it a new one or an older movie? I'm not familiar with it. Reason Spider-Man No Way Home works, using the one as an example, because you haven't seen the new one yet, where Spider-Man 3 and The Amazing Spider-Man 2 failed, is because all of the antagonists in No Way Home were already established in previous movies. That, but also they had the same motivations, right? So I mean, even though you had a lot of moving components, it's all to facilitate the one plot. Whereas I feel like in the other ones where they've got too many cooks in the kitchen, think about Amazing Spider-Man 2, for example. The Rhino is just there as comic relief and just doing crimes. Electro, main antagonist, is like the core of the film that then gets hijacked by this weird B plot with Harry Osborn that sort of spirals off into like weird spider blood bit, but they're all kind of jarring against each other. None of them have anything to do with each other, really. I know technically the Green Goblin busts Electro out of prison, but it's so ancillary. Like it doesn't gel well, you know. Bedtime. Enjoy your food, girls. Enjoy. Have a guess on 2 characters, but we'll keep guesses to yourself. If you're really, really, really curious and you don't mind spoilers, you can DM me on Discord and I will tell you who the character is. I won't explain anything, like I won't go any further than that, but I'll say it is this character. I will respond with that. But yes, like overall, really good time. Really, really, really good time. I would say that it's my second favorite behind Homecoming. I enjoyed Homecoming the most because it was the most like holistically well-crafted story of the bunch. Far From Home was good. Far From Home was good. I might be underselling it. It's been a while since I've seen it. Far From Home felt a little bit clunky, structure-wise. Like, people were just kind of teleporting all over the place for different plot conveniences and stuff, and just... I'd need to watch it again. But yeah, like, it's not, like, at the bottom of the list or anything like that. You've done this? Okay. You ready? I'm gonna... message requests. Yeah, that's fine. Boom. There you go. There is your answer. It has been sent through. Grenade. Thank you, bud. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I saw the message. Again, without disclosing anything, Kelsey, they weren't a character. They didn't have motivations. They didn't have hope streams, anything. they were just kind of puppeteered around for plot convenience. And it was weird. It was really weird. It felt a bit, you know, like I thought that we'd gotten out of that kind of writing, but apparently we haven't. Hi Fox, how you doing? Happy birthday. Thank you. How you doing? How's your day been? If my birthday wish is underbrained and pedestrian, think you forgot some stuff? Which no, you're fine. If it's the fact that you thought of me at all, Skull, is what floors me. Talking to you, Spider-Man. Did I watch it already? I watched it this morning. I think it was the earliest screening, actually. It is indeed the... You know what I mean? I'm flustered. Well needed rest time. Good. Especially after... Chef 15 hours streamed the other day. My guy, you need to look after yourself. Too many movies, especially older ones, have too much superhero bad, kill superhero motivation to their villains. It's less that I have an issue with, and more when it's when you can hear the writer. You're not hearing the character talking, you're hearing the writer puppeteering them to say words so that the plot can happen. Does that make sense? Like if a character goes, what's like a nondescript example that I can just throw out there? If a character says, 20 years ago, I was an archaeologist and I didn't tell anyone, but I was an archaeologist 20 years ago. It's no longer relevant. But while I was an archaeologist 20 years ago, I found out this piece of information. Boom. The fact that they were an archaeologist never comes up ever again, and it was just dropped so that they could give exposition about where the character needs to go to next. And that's the only stuff like that is really, really, really clunky. And there was one character in the new Spider-Man movie that was consistently getting these lines. Nobody else was getting these lines. There was one other character, whatever. There was nobody else that was really getting these lines. One lizard person. One person cast as this person disguised as a human. Really like Tom Holland Spider-Man, so you're looking forward to it, even if it's not perfect. It's a good time, don't get me wrong. I score it like a 7.58 out of 10. Like it's a really, really, really good time. There are just some like dialogue irks that I have. The thing is that the awkward dialogue doesn't really hit until later in the movie anyway, so it's something that you can kind of like momentum speed bump over and keep going. But my brain is wired in a particular way and I latch onto it and don't let go. It irks me every time. It's the same thing where directors will be like, okay, we've got awkward exposition that we need to deliver in order for the main character to understand where the plot is going, and we've got no way of like tying it into anything else. So, and the runtime is going to be pretty stringent. So what we're going to do is we're going to just dump it. We're just going to say like, 20 years ago, I was with your mother in the Amazon when she was studying spiders and then she died. Like, we're just going to word vomit that in so that, bam, you get all the information, and we're going to try and speed past it as quickly as possible to try and have, like, ooh, smoke and mirrors, have you forget about how clunky that dialogue was. But I don't forget. I never forget. Every time it sticks. It sticks like barbs of an urchin. Wonder if their schedule had a role in that, is all you can say. Potentially. I won't elaborate further. But if you do go see it, you will immediately understand what I'm talking about. Yeah, you'll understand what I'm talking about. Second Spidey, best Spidey. Garfield? Maybe. I didn't like his Peter Parker, though. His Peter Parker was... nerdy in the same way that like maybe Pinterest would depict nerds, you know? He didn't seem like the type of character who would get bullied, you know? Love his Peter Parker, that's why he's the best. I disagree. I like his Spider-Man though. Want to watch Odyssey and Spider-Man at the movies? Just don't know if you'll find the time. I will admit that I cashed in 2 of my birthday presents with family members. I went and watched Spider-Man with my sister, and I'm watching the Odyssey with my mum tomorrow. I don't know. It feels like I can give myself permission to spend the time if I tack it onto birthday stuff, you know. Amazing. I'm super pumped for the Odyssey. I think it looks. Some of the things I've seen look amazing. Other things look bland, but I've heard amazing things. So we'll see. I think once I'm within the context of watching the movie, it'll all come across as stylistic and I'll eat it up for breakfast, but we'll see. Be prepared for the Odyssey. I know, 3-hour movie, right? Being the Odyssey on Saturday. Nice. I'll be keen to exchange notes with you then. I would be keen to hear what you think. On the topic of bad writing, watching Jessica Jones with one of your friends, there's a line in one of those episodes where a random ass character that you've never heard of goes, with great power comes great mental illness. Pause the show for like 20 minutes to laugh your butts off. For me, it's too wink at the camera. For me, it's too wink at the camera. It's the same. I had the same issue with Loki season 2. Really enjoyed season 1 of Loki. Season 1 of Loki was amazing. Season 2, dialogue, clunky as all hell. I stopped watching after 2 episodes. I can't do it. Clunky dialogue kills things for me. If anybody's preparing a television show for my scrutiny, I've given you cheat notes ahead of time. That's what you need to keep your eye on the ball. The ball in question is dialogue that feels cohesive and flows well. Hi Magda, how you doing? Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the tavern. I hope you enjoy your stay. It's visceral at parts. Ooh, I'm keen. You will most certainly think thoughts. The end of season 2, though, was so beautiful. I've heard that the ending of season 2 has like a wow factor to it, but it's just so difficult. It's so difficult to get there when it feels like I'm being told the story by the characters. So you're telling me that I've been here for 3 days and time is starting to unravel, and that means that we've only got 2 days left to secure the timeline before we start disappearing. What do you suggest that we do? Find variants? Okay. Like, you're not a person. You're not a person who thinks thoughts like a human being. You're a weird lizard thing that is being fed script lines by the writers. Oh, actually, here's my biggest pet peeve in movie, TV writing ever, hands down. When somebody tells somebody else what they already know. Example. Gary, Douglas is our father, and you know that he's stern with you like this. He expects things of you. You know this. Get it together. And it's like, why are you explaining that he's your dad? Everybody knows this. We can context clue it. Like, there can be a scene where Doug, or whatever name that I gave him, walks into the room and Gary goes, "Father," Like, we could just have something like, boom, immediately relationship established. We don't need somebody else telling them that they have a dad. It's like, yeah, Dodoy. Have I watched Legend of Aang? No, I'm keen to though. The animation looks amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. A little bit irked that it didn't get the cinema release, but newer shows being forced to narrate what's happening, specifically for the modern audience, has killed so many things, you swear. That's the thing. It feels like we're being babied, and it's boring. It's boring and it's annoying. It was a bit clunky, but then it got sad so quick, in your opinion, and then it was heartbreaking. Right. So you're saying if I overcome that initial clunkiness, then it's worth the payoff? Pixie, and you've been watching the first season of Law & Order SVU. Just so impressed by the writing and acting. Feels so interesting to watch. That's the thing, right? Is it's not just this is technically done well, but it also you can immerse yourself in it because you're like, who are they talking about? What do you mean the crime? Like, that's the well, I mean, that's a knife. Was it a murder? It was a murder. Like, you're piecing things alongside the main character. You're piecing things together, and it's engaging. You know, you're pulled along for the journey. You're enraptured in the mystery of it all. Whereas if it's like, Coulson, you're a crime detective. Specifically, you're in charge of monitoring like murder crimes. What do you have to say about this murder that's happened? Suspect, Gary, like, murder weapon, the knife. It happened 20 minutes ago. It's their job. Why are you explaining their job to them? Sorry. Far too much to tell, don't show, instead of show, don't tell, because apparently people can't understand subtlety. Well, it just makes me not want to watch whatever show it is. And I have a pretty solid track record of just like turning off a show and not watching it anymore. But if they're picking up new audience members, cool, I'm happy for them, but they're losing me as an audience member. You let me experience it for myself. You have thoughts on the dialogue? Right. Similar irks of like weird clunkiness. Gonna watch it tomorrow. You're so freaking excited. Biggest pet peeve is when characters repeatedly come back. It's hard to explain, but like the Resident Evil does that stuff all the time. Oh, thank God he's dead. No, he's back. Oh, thank God he's back again. Pisses you off so much. Yeah. It can be interesting if it's done with a character that kind of represents something that's ever present. Like if that character represents death, or that character represents anxiety, or that character represents like PTSD, or like lingering guilt, or like it can be emblematic of that like ever-present threat. I think that's fine. But when it's just done because it's like the iconic character keeps coming back, lazy, dumb. Dialogue and pacing is fascinating and very strong. Yep. And it gets you so hooked on. It communicates character immediately. Like, oh, they're like quite snarky with each other. They must have a history, or it hooks you in. It hooks you in deeper than any sort of tell, don't show ever does. Design them so people can scroll them on phones, still understand what's going on in the show, so it makes it painful to watch without your phone or a second task. I'm not interested in entertainment like that, Like I will happily be a snob and keep moving on to the next project until I find something that respects my attention, I think the Resident Evil kind of got to explain. Yeah, that's fair. For a reason in the story, not because it ran out of ideas. Yes, exactly. Was it cheesy, kind of bad, said with love. True. That's fair. And if people enjoy the cheese of it all as part of that particular series, I'm not going to run over and smack it out of your hands, like by all means, enjoy yourself. It's just not for me, If the character was like a Hydra or a Phoenix or something like that, would make sense and be fitting, but otherwise it's just irritating. Yeah, that's fair. Just from a logistical standpoint, no, I get that. I get that. Not interested in it either. Almost never watched TV. Yeah. Yep. But it's sad. Like there are so many projects where I'd love to get invested in them. Like Peaky Blinders. I'm burning bridges. Peaky Blinders thematically is perfection. Is a home run. Like Industrial Revolution era. Like Irish English mobster intrigue. Like. It's all the things. It's all the things. I'm in it to win it, you know? But as soon as the dialogue starts, correction, as soon as one particular section of dialogue starts because they deemed that they needed to change the direction of the show, it just absolutely blew it up. Words respect my attention is largely why you're on Twitch. Exactly. It's not turn your brain off. You get to act, like actively engage with people, you know. They're tired of the F-boys over the here pretending that they're part of Peaky Blinders. Wait, what? You've got Peaky Blinder like LARPing? That's kind of fun. I would do that. I would be a hello, I'm a Peaky Blinding. And then I'm immediately, they then proceed to beat me to a pulp. Hi Bracelet, how you doing? Welcome in. Feel like they introduced Alfie and then just started dropping off hard. Yeah. Someone please throw him a rope, save him. It's too late. I'm spiraling. Minus the razors and the cap. I would have a cap. Maybe not the razors, I think you're right. They all just want to be Cillian Murphy so bad. Cillian Murphy, I think technically. I mean, I will admit, I also want to be Cillian Murphy, but I feel as though most people do, right? Show of hands right now. Who wants to be Cillian Murphy? Let's see him. Digits in the air. Peek my blinders, Rachel. Kinda, see? You have no idea who that is? It's the guy from... It's the Scarecrow from... I'm gonna... need to put the messages away. Cillian Murphy. It's the Scarecrow from Christopher Nolan's Batman. Is this dude. He's from Inception. He's the son from Inception. Oops. Hello? Cillian Murphy. Is this guy? Is this guy? We know him. We love him. You want more people to be Cillian Murphy? Does that count? Pixie from the other room. Yeah. See? One more. Always quote the no freaking fighting scene. Never watched Peaky Blinders. It's the first season's good. I'll say that much. Immediate fighting. Might pass on that, but me, yeah. He's very cool. He's a very suave gent. But I've heard that he's incredibly kind as well. Like everybody that's met him doesn't have a single bad thing to say about him. Like he's a little bit reclusive, but I mean, aren't we all? You're told that he's your spirit animal. I mean, he's just a good time. Often. Is this a specific robot / golem design from something or an original design? It's technically from something, but also an original design. It's a character that I play in Daggerheart with. N64 Billy. You'll see him if you scroll up the chat a little bit. He runs a Daggerheart game for me. He has done so for I want to say a year now, but I've forgotten the timeline. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, his name is Acris. He's a Clank, which is a robot golem thing. And he's a wonderful boy. Last week was a year. Boom. There we go. There we go. Bang on the money. Must resist the urge to talk like William Murphy. I play Daggerheart like all the time. Specifically with Billy. Acris, yeah. He's a good time. I thoroughly enjoy playing him as a character. He's fun. I need to stop sort of pushing paint around the canvas and actually start committing to things. What's happening with the background is going to be the most pertinent question. To the answer to that, I've got no idea. Let's see. If it's a high angle, I could just keep it ambiguous. I could be like foresty stuff going on back there. Don't even worry about it. Background. I think that would be the best course of action. If I'm gonna do that, I think bokeh. Yeah. I think if I'm gonna do that, it's gonna be a lot of like desaturated greens. Like this kind of vibe. With maybe some stronger bokeh in there as well, but I'll play with it first. Hi Squid, how you doing, bud? Of course. I'd have it no other way. Color on canvas is giving you immediate feelings. It's good. A 1 on my birthday. I know. It's tradition. It's tradition, Squid. But what can you do? What can you do? How you doing, bud? I saw your message, by the way. Thank you very much. Wouldn't have it any other way. That's your birthday gift. Like, I appreciate it. Happy birthday. Thank you, Funkle. Thank you, bud. How you doing? I could fade it out even further, maybe, because that feels more intimate than maybe it should be. Maybe a glow around the metal there, and then maybe I can have this fade out further. Saw the message. What's my rating? I will admit that I didn't read them. I started reading one in my head, and I felt incredibly self-conscious. So I held off. I've got them saved though, so I'm gonna go through and read them after the stream. Couldn't think of anything really funny, so he just went, "Here's a picture of Beat. It's perfect." I said it before and I'll say it again. The fact that you thought of me is incredibly kind. Incredibly kind. And that's the thing that hit me the hardest. What kind of butterfly design do we want? Monarch? Monarch. butterfly. The most beautiful butterfly of all time. Do we go with the orange? I know we're going to have blue for the eyes. Blue eyes, a little bit of warmer yeah, no, that works. Because we're going to have like warmer earth tones through the rock and metal of the rock and stone of the body. So I think the warmth of the monarch butterfly works a treat. Let's jump up here. Let's call this butterfly. The line from the meme, is this a character portrait? Yeah, exactly. Is this a character portrait? Lurk, will you play some League with some friends? Happy birthday again. You'll be lurking around though. You're completely fine, bud. Enjoy your games. Good luck. Godspeed. Peaky Blinders, some scenes filmed nearby. Really? That's cool trivia. I feel like that's on par with something where, I'm not going to say Lord of the Rings, but something like a Lord of the Rings, right? Where you can be like, I was there. I was there. Maybe not like physically present, but you know what I mean. Don't think about it, don't think about it, don't think about it, don't think about it, don't think about it. The canal and the pubs and the back-to-backs in Black Country Living Museum, nearish there too in Brum. Ah, cool, cool, cool. I'd also imagine some of the scenes, you'd be able to see where they took some of the scenes with the caravans and stuff as well. That'd be kind of cool. I'm curious to know if the pub was an actual location or if that was just a sound set. A lot of buildings rebuilt in the museum where they were sourced locally. Yeah, cool. That is heckin' cool. From 19th century. Yeah. It's kind of crazy because in terms of structural history, like in Australia, for example, a lot of Indigenous history presents itself in the form of stories and technique and instruments and tools. Like, those are the things that were passed down because Aboriginal tribes tend to be quite nomadic in the sense that they tend to sort of rotate, right? They'll have like an initial area where they're set up, where they're using that area as, I'm overgeneralizing, right? You'd have different Aboriginal tribes that weren't nomadic, but like generally speaking, that'd be living off the land, and then they'd rotate to a new area and then like look after the land in that area by like burning off some like excess shrubs and blah 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 blah, just making sure that they don't like over hunt in a particular area, they don't over graze in a particular area. So we don't really have that. Hi Miss, how you doing? Welcome in. Hi Katya, welcome in. How you doing, bud? Welcome. Thank you for the raid. How you doing? How was stream? How'd you go? Streaming arts. Oh, were you working on the... I mean, I don't mean to guess, but were you working on the sculpt piece? When I say sculpt, I don't mean 3D. You know what I mean? The one where you were digging into it. Happy birthday. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate it. you think, ooh, if you'd like to share, would love to see. No pressure. Like if it's not in a viewable state yet, I don't want to push you outside of your comfort zone. But if you've got something that you would like to share of it, I would love to see. Welcome to the birthday party. It's happening down in the pit. Use the D20 roll for a chance to enter. That would be interesting. Interesting entry into a nightclub. You need to roll a physical D20 and see if you roll low enough. Happy birthday. Thank you, Katya. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Very close to it. I don't need to hit any sort of goals for birthday stream, Phil. I appreciate the sentiment very much so, but no pressure one way or the other. That'd be genius. It'd be a good way of like making sure that you can control crowds a little bit, right? Let's see art tax. Art tax. Ooh. Sorry for making that noise, but I mean, come on. How sick is this? This guy is having a bad day. I mean, there's looking gaunt and then there's your lower jaw falling off. Love the detail that you've baked into the pie so far. The scratches, the drip. It almost looks like the skull is melting, which is kind of sick imagery that I haven't seen enough of. It's a lich. Hell yeah, it is. It's so cool. Sorry, I'm just... Instead of stepping further away to view, I'm zooming out a little bit. That's so well done. It's looking good. I like a lot. How are you finding the process with it so far? Still very work in progress. Of course. That's why I said so far. It's still got time in the oven. You're liking where it's going? I completely agree. I like a lot. Thank you for sharing. I love how pointy it is. That's such like it's a 3-year-old observation, but it's true. I like the shape language that you've chosen. It's very aggressive. There we go. I've enunciated. I've elaborated on my thoughts a little bit better. I enjoy how aggressive the imagery is. It's really well done. An actual lich, unlike the one you drew. Don't tease the poor guy. Not sure. He's trying his best. Creepy. Yeah. Gotta get to 100. That's how old I am, right? Rabbit. I'm 111. It's my 111st birthday today. $111 centimeters. No! don't cut my height in half and then some. 111, still but a babe, I know. A babe with the power, though. Going on a grand adventure after cake. I am. I'm going out for pizza with family. That's going to be fun. And then I am going to have a lovely chill evening after that where I'm rewarding myself with some uninterrupted sleep. Which sounds so decrepit, but I don't care. What all I want for Christmas is a bit of shut-eye. No, but I've been pushing myself a little bit ragged lately, so giving myself a bit of time to decompress in the evening would be greatly appreciated. Sleep for my birthday, exactly. It's my birthday wish. It's my birthday gift to myself. He's a nerd that didn't even make his own phylactery. He's just repurposed one. That is kind of nerd behavior. I will agree. He kind of does deserve to be bullied for such. It's antithetical to lichdom. Like, step 1, make a phylactery. It's literally in the manual. Hi, Aiden. Hey, it's on, bud. Welcome in. I think I'm gonna break the silhouette up into all of its different sections. But then I'm going to go through and I'm going to blur everything. I'm going to blur everything. Not with the blur tool. I'm just going to literally go through and scrub everything so it just doesn't look particularly sharp. Because, here's the because, I want all of the focus to be heckin' here. I want all of the darn gum focus to be here. I want it to be on Acris's face. So if I have a hyper detailed butterfly up in the top right hand corner, you're going to be like, oh my goodness, butterfly. And oh, I suppose Acris is there as well. Or you're going to be like, oh, I don't know where to look. Do I look at this or do I look? I'm confused. So I'm going to intentionally make the butterfly look blurry as all heck so you can see what Acris is looking at, but your focus is here. Because it's what your eyes do. It's what your eyes do. Your eyes hyper focus on a particular thing, and then everything outside of that thing it's all blurry. Ended a bit early though, because your tummy is holding a revolution against your body, so you must. Yeah, go. Look after yourself, Miz, please. Thank you for rating in, but guys, if you're not following Miz, I feel as though I'm a broken record at this point, but it's heckin' true. You'll have a wonderful time, I promise. Go show him a bit of love. If just anyone could make one, though, be way more liches in the world, so can't entirely blame him. You can still call him a nerd, though. He also has an Insta. You do. You should have linked that. Next time, link that as well. Link it in the Discord as well, so people can find you. People will be upset if they're not told where they can check out your stuff. In case I didn't see the follow. I mean, check. You're probably streaming at the time, but I did in fact follow you back with great haste. I did. You totally forgot. You're fine. You're fine. It's new. Doing good, thanks. And me, I am melting. I was rudely surprised with incredible amounts of kindness, and it's taking me a while to kind of bounce back. So if I seem awkward at all, it's because I am. Using a used phylactery is more reduce, reuse, recycle. Like with the corpses you would raise as a lich. They're recyclable. Rabbit, are you telling me that liches are like the ultimate go green option? How horrible for me. Just don't check the VOD. I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed, okay? On a side note, hit 60 followers from all the shoutouts here and elsewhere. Wanted to say thank you so much for having, Phil, of course, running this community every day. Also for all the folks that you've connected through the Nexus. Placing the folks in it have done a lot for your confidence and non-procrastination in your work. You have to say thank you. Phil, it's been an absolute pleasure. It's been an absolute pleasure to hang out with you first and foremost, but seeing you work, seeing like the ideas that you come up with, it honestly floors me every single time without fail. Feel extra fulfilled, finishing on a run in BG3, speed run the hell out of it. I was gonna say, because didn't you say just the other week that your first attempt didn't count and you had to start over again? When you say that you speedrun it, as in you just did like main like quest stuff, that's fair. That's fair. I suppose the timeline that I think of for BG3 is heckin' long because of all the side stuff. Still, amazing job. Amazing job. Good job on the recovery specifically. Because I know for me personally, like it would be a massive confidence whack if I attempted something difficult like that and then I found out that it didn't count. I would implode for like ages. Amazing and deservable. I completely agree. Phil is incroyable. Incroyable. When you play alone, it doesn't take forever because your husband takes forever to play, do strats, and you just want to murder everyone there. That's true. That's a good point. Like, I only ever played BG3 with 2 other people. And I can see how that would explode the runtime, right? Because you're constantly having to check, like, what would you guys like to do? I'm going to do this. Like, it's time for combat. I'm going to attack this thing first. Like, blah, 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 blah. This constant back and forth, you know? So, thank you, nice. Thank you, bud. Fuge, how you doing, bud? Welcome in. Slay the spy. Oh. A gentleman of impeccable taste. How'd you go? Did you win? Did you succeed? What details? We need details. What characters did you run? Did you run Ascension? Did you run Vanilla? What'd you do? What'd you do? Told everyone I'm a friend of the stream, so be nice. I appreciate the consideration. Hi Unagi, how you doing? Welcome in. Did you win, Shan? Yeah, that's my question. Also helps that you know where everything is at this point. True, especially on subsequent runs, being able to speed run to particular areas. Like, I want to pick up this companion, this companion, this companion. I want this weapon. I want this side quest. You'd be able to, like, string it together. Thank you, Davey. I appreciate it, but thank you. Birthday stream? Yeah. Happy birthday. Thank you. I appreciate it. I've been spoiled. I've been absolutely spoiled today. Spoiled and then some. Your pal and you bombed at the daily 3 times, and then you got to Act 3 boss on standard. Nice. Your defect, and then silent. Hey, nice. Did you miss the thing? You did, but it's completely fine. Future, I saw your message. I haven't read them yet. I saw everyone. It was amazing. Like, I don't want to read them on stream just because it feels personal. You know, like I want to harbor them. I want to curl up with all the messages and read them for myself. But just the fact that you thought of me is just incredibly touching. Incredibly touching. Refuse to let you watch me cry. It's tough. It's tough. Just had to remind everyone. Appreciate it. Birthday and you didn't know? You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Happy birthday. I appreciate it, bud. I appreciate it. Just want to don't want to get a wiggly chin and choked up. That's the thing, right? Is I feel awkward on stream at the best of times, and the thought of losing my cool like that would be overwhelming in a way that would be too much, I think. I'm thinking about it again. Sorry. I'm glad to hear that you had a successful run up until the Act 3 boss with a standard run. Good. I know this wasn't a particular. I know that this wasn't particularly an art stream that you did, but if you do want to share some art text, I'd love to share with everyone. You have some amazing work, and I think everyone would love to see it. One sec. Yeah. Do what you gotta do. Art quest update. You've cooked up a mashup of creatures that are going into this after a comical amount of research in lore and old meanings. Line worked. Ooh, hell yeah, awesome. Speaking of, actually, we completed the drifting behemoth concept yesterday. Literally yesterday we finished this. I'm so happy with how it turned out. So happy. I wouldn't have been able to do it without Slinky's original line work underneath. Slinky did the line work for this, and he also did the line work for this one as well. I just did the render over the top. Absolute joy to work on. Absolute joy. Wonderful time. So I'm very much in that headspace at the moment. That's so sick. Yeah, no, it was so much fun. So much fun. On the back burner for far too long as well. Like we had cooked up doing that for a couple of months at this point, but we hadn't gotten around to it until very recently. But I'm really happy with how it turned out. Bad boy Mahali. True. I mean, I was going to lie and say that Actress is a bit of a bad... He's not. He's an absolute sweetie pie. But, I don't know. I could play a bad boy. I'm playing a bad boy in D&D at the moment. My newest character that I'll be playing on Tuesday. He does crimes. He did stealing. Needs to curl up with a warm cuppa and read them. Keep them for bad days. Yeah, exactly. I wish to cherish them. Not to say that I can't cherish things on stream, but it feels really... It's private. I don't know how else to say it. It's really earnest stuff that it feels weird to put it on display like that, you know. He gay, do crimes? Kinda. I don't think he's gay. I don't think so. If anything, he would be like a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B, but I don't think he'll be a character that sort of leans into it at all, you know? It's my birthday. It is. Thank you for the follow tonight. Sorry, I'm scrambled. I'm absolutely boomed. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. I should do a little introduction. I should. I'm completely off form today. Hi, I'm Mahali. I do fantasy illustrations. I'm an illustrator, right? So I do themes, landscapes, portraits, creatures, everything. Anything and everything that's sort of fantasy ilk. I do that. It's a vulnerability to show certain emotions to strangers too. Do whatever makes me comfortable. Thank you, bud. Thank you. It's... For those who are like, oh, you know, is it going to gut punch me? Yes, it will. It absolutely will. I'm going to sob buckets later. But I won't do it on stream. I draw those. Yeah, I did. I got a lot of free time. I get bored. No, I've been working to improve for the last 4 or 5 years at this point. A lot of hard work. A lot of hard work. Unagi is who you're playing with. Lovely to meet you. He's an amazing... I take the compliment. Thank you. I was immediately going to throw myself under the bus. It's fine. If I dish it, I have to take it occasionally. People in chat being supportive. Meanwhile, you get loved, Lamel. Art Accenture, your art, perfect. Perfect. And the timing could not be any better either. I've got a family dinner that I need to get to with some of my family members. A few quick portraits. Hell yes. How sick is this? It's so good. It's so good. And just wait, there's more. And just wait, there's more. Incredible. Incredible, incredible, incredible. Like, I can't do punchy line art like this. It's just so clean. It's so clean. These do indeed slap. Yeah. I reiterate once again, guys, if you're not following Fuge, let me just double check. Easy fix. I will admit, I didn't realize that Fuge streamed. Error corrected. Follow in my stead. Jack on a follow. Amazing artist. Amazing person. Good times. Oh, I love the subtle texture and subtle lighting, but it keeps the graphic feeling of it. Really, really, really well done. Like, you can see all of the different sub muscles in the face. So good. Thank you for sharing, bud. Wunderbar. Super lucky it's my birthday. I know. Dodged a bullet. You've been thirst trapped by the boots. Davey, if you want to buy some go-go boots, you absolutely can. I'm not stopping you. To be fair, FPV, you're the one... Right. Showed the stream stuff that... Yeah, I was going to say, I don't believe it's come up in... It might have. If it's come up in conversation, then I sincerely apologize. That's all you needed? Be up at... Yeah, go. Enjoy yourself. Dance the night away, Davey. You're signing the card. Thank you. Reminds you a little of Jeff Darrow art, but with detail frequency dialed back a little bit. But he's a maniac. Well, here's the wonderful thing, though. Within the realm of graphic portraits like that, I feel as though there's a lot of room to dial in and out of detail. And it's equally as effective. It just depends on what kind of feeling you want, you know? Toma Hanukkah, Jeremy Fish, and Killer Napkins are a few of your quick picks for favorite illustrators. Naturally, they all have insane line work. Yeah. You can always tell, right? Based off of a favorite artist, you're like, yeah, I can see where all of your attention goes. Showing artistic judgment and restraint, areas of... Yeah, exactly, right? It's all in the decision making. You're supposed to draw something. You don't have to. For the card, you're completely fine. You do not have to. If you're not comfortable with it, you're completely fine too. I don't know how it works. Apparently Pixie Lonix set it up. So if you have any questions, potentially check with her, but otherwise... You'd love to... Yeah, fair. Don't let me stop you then. Maybe for a birthday gift this year, you'll stream you doing a 5-minute time draw. That would be incredible. That would be really cool. doodle, you say, yes, a simple doodle. Have I ever watched one of the art quests being done? If not, then consider it. I don't think I have. I've seen like Phil has shown a couple of the time lapses, like exported from the drawing software, but I don't think I've seen somebody actively doing it. Happy birthday then. Thank you, bud. Hi, Kat. How you doing? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna be so rude. I need to wrap up stream in like a minute. 1 minute. I've got a dinner that I need to get to, and unfortunately, it's one of those dinners that I can't be late to. Sucks. I love being late for dinner. Thank you for today. How dare I do what I want to do on my birthday? Well, here's the thing. I don't want to go to dinner. I want to I want to be a bad boy and ignore my dinner reservation. No, I should go. It's not true. I do want to spend time with my family. Hi, Jenny's. How you doing? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the tavern. Happy birthday. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it, bud. Hope you're doing well. Oh, that's all. Angle on that's all wrong. We can fix that in post. Easy enough fix. Easy enough fix. We'll just make the wing flapping and stuff. Yeah, no. Easy to fix. Not a problem. Not a problem. I'm your bad boy. Ah, hell yeah. You want to pretend that you're there too? I'll print out a little picture of your profile image. I'll place it at the table with us. Can't be late to my own B-Day, but yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing, right? Thanks for hanging out, everyone. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Thank you for the consideration. Thank you for the cards. Thank you for the gifted subs. Thank you for everything. For everything. Thank you for just spending a bit of time with me on my birthday. That above and beyond anything else, I deeply appreciate. Tomorrow we have a canvas, a community canvas. It should be a full-length stream. We'll get the full 5 hours. The theme at this point that I'm tentatively locking in is gargoyles. Look forward to that. In terms of what we're going to do on Saturday, it should be usual fare for a lot of the like Mecha Chameleon stuff. Maybe I'm thinking, but about halfway through, we might do it early actually. Early on, with Saturday's stream, we're going to do art fair. We're going to do art fair. So if you've got an art fair piece that you've been working on that you'd like to get in before the end of July, you've got until Saturday's stream. Okay, all the way up until that deadline to submit. We'll be opening them all up on stream on Saturday. But yes. Have an excellent rest of your day or night, depending on where you are. Look after yourselves. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
roasted, oh my god, what are those called? Those little, whoa!